Happy New well, wishing everybody thank you. Thank you very much. Good morning, guys. Welcome to might as well be the official last show of 2025 unless if you see him out there. If I can somehow, get my compadre to, do this, we might be able to do League Wide Wednesday later. I just can't do it right now because I have to, take care of business. There you go. There you go. But thank you. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Oh, man. We're going to talk about the AFC East. A lot is going on. A lot is riding on these last week for the AFC East. But I do want to go ahead and take a moment and say thank you, guys. Thank you, 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 thank you so much. Because without you guys, there is no Miss Fans. So thank you guys. You guys have made it happen. It's been so much fun. Shout out to everybody in the building, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, all of it. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Because, like I said, without you guys, there is no Misfits. None. None whatsoever. And you guys continue to become members. You guys continue to support. It's been such a blessing. And man, I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to continue to do this. It's not easy. It's not free. But you guys continue to make it so much fun for me and worthwhile that hey, I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to do it. It's so easy not to do this, guys. It is. You guys can continue, go elsewhere, blah, blah, blah. But if things in life are easy, they're not, they're not, you know. But overall I am super grateful for all of you guys. And the even awesomer part is that not all of you guys are Dolphin fans. Like literally Ram fans, Dolphin fans, Patriots, Bills, plenty of Bills fans. I know you guys are closeted Dolphin fans too. I know. Good morning, Delusional. Welcome, Delusional Patriots fan. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for coming through. We're gonna talk about your team, man. Your team got a lot to worry about, dude. They got a lot to worry about. Oh, you got confident about your team for the playoffs. You should be. You won the division. Congratulations. Congratulations. Wow. So let's go ahead and get this party going because it is the AFC show. But like I said, we're gonna talk about the different teams and the very first. Why did this not? Did I not hit enter? Okay. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, another thing too. Shout out to Dean and Cap for life. We have uh ew, what is this? Where's the regular ESPN? Thank you. I don't know what I was clicking. Shout out to Cat for Life and to Dean, ladies and gentlemen, because we're gonna be doing a playoff fantasy football thingy. So, real quick, just to give you the super lowdown, it's a paid one. It's only 8 people. It's $50. The dudes, they can. I have nothing to do with it. Watch last night's fantasy money ball. They're the ones that came up with it. But if you want to join, you can. You just have to let me know. Obviously, drop the dono, the money, so that way we can go ahead and send you the link. But yes, apparently they want to do a playoff fantasy football. So we're accepting anybody that wants to come in. If we gotta make it bigger, we can. And the draft is this Monday. So the draft will be this Monday. So we got right now, we're going ahead and pushing it. They asked me to go ahead and do it. I'm not even driving this. This is them. This is part of the Fantasy Moneyball crew. They want to go ahead and put it together. So you guys want to go ahead and do that, that'd be pretty cool too. So let me go ahead and bam, there it is. Let's change this puppy to what it needs to be. So we've got like I said, we got our team. Okay, let me go ahead and pull it up. We got 3 games, ladies and gentlemen, that our teams are going through. We got the Jets at Bills, 4:25 on Sunday. We got the Dolphins at Patriots, 4:25 on Sunday. They knew what they were doing, man. They knew what they were doing. We're never in the 4 o'clock slot, but they knew what they were doing. These scheduler people. I'm just saying. They knew what they were doing. So right now, let's start off with the status and state of the 4th seed or the 4th place team in the division. That would be the New Jersey Jets. Let's be honest, it is the Jets. Then obviously you've got the 3rd round team, the Buffalo Bills. Okay, whatever. Listen, I couldn't help myself. Okay, I will never like the Bills. It is what it is. Um, where is this? Okay, there it is. I'll put this game over here. New England over here. There it is. So right now there are some massive amount of implications coming up. It's 4 p.m. because they believe in yours. Thank you, delusional Patriots fan. You're a true fan. Prime time, baby. Let's go. Ish. So right now, the Miami Dolphins. Let me go ahead and share my other screen. Got a lot of screens to share. This time, ladies and gentlemen, we were pretty good. We managed to fix our camera issue we had yesterday. We had a massive camera issue. Don't even ask me what happened. I too was like, what is going on? So yeah. Let me share this real quick. Share a screen. These are the standings, ladies and gentlemen. We got the playoff skis. Oh, give it a minute. Eventually, it'll pop up. I'm sorry. Okay. Do you guys see that? I want to make sure you guys can see that because I don't think I can see that. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Yeah, it's still not showing up. It's still trying to pull it up. Don't tell me this. It looks like we might not. Oh, we got it. We got it. Just took a little longer than we needed to, but it's okay. We got it. Hit that like button, guys. What's up, Daniel? Welcome. It's Phins. You have a happy new year. Thank you so much, Daniel. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you so much. Absolutely. So right now in the stands in the AFC East, Avi, you see we've got the Jets at 3-13. Currently, right now, oh, the thankathon. The Jets are third overall right now. But there is a movement when I talk about the Jets, how they can move up to maybe even the number one overall pick. So I gotta go ahead and let y'all know that. Okay. But we'll talk about that once we talk about the rest of the stuff. Okay. Now we got the Jets at 4, Miami at 3 with 7-9. Then you got Bills 11-5, second in the division, and the New England Patriots by defeating their opponent last week, and Bills losing to the Eagles. Buffalo losing to the Eagles. Finally, the Patriots have officially clinched the division, ladies and gentlemen. Whoop-de-woo for them. Now, in the playoffs, though, we do have 2 playoff teams so far. So Buffalo has clinched a playoff wildcard spot for sure. Now, in case you don't know what the XY, what it is, this is why you see a Y next to Buffalo. They have clinched a wild card spot, meaning they can't move into one of the top 4 positions, right? X means they've clinched a playoff berth. This is why you see in the AFC that Houston has clinched a playoff berth. But you're wondering why is it an X and not a Y? Because technically, this week coming up, the wild card can change, ladies and gentlemen. So we could actually have there is a way in which Buffalo can end up 5th if Los Angeles loses to the Broncos and Houston loses to who are they playing again? I forgot. Let me see here. Houston is playing the Colts. Okay. They shouldn't lose that game. They really shouldn't lose that game. But if Houston loses to the Colts and the Chargers lose to the Broncos, Bills can be the 5th seed. Why is that? They're right now they're 5, 6, and 7 because Houston holds a tiebreaker between the Chargers and the Bills. Hence why they're 5th. Chargers hold the tiebreaker versus them and Buffalo. That's why they're the 6th. However, they all have 11-5 record. If Buffalo wins and they beat the Jets, which is very likely, and Houston and Chargers both lose, then just by their sheer record, Buffalo will be 12-5. These 2 teams will be 11-6. So they will literally just swap positions. Bills can be 5th, Houston 6th, and Buffalo 7th. Okay? But there is another scenario in which now a lot of people don't know this. It is totally plausible that if, which they should beat the Colts, they should be able to beat the Colts. If Houston beats the Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars lose to, where is it? Where they at? Jags are playing the Titans. If the Jags lose to the Titans, they will be 12-5. If the Texans beat the Colts and Jags lose, then technically Houston can still climb to the 3rd and Jacksonville will slide to the 5th. It's crazy. This playoff implication is nuts. Rumor has it Josh Allen is still choking after missing the 2-point conversion delusion. That's hilarious, delusional. What's up, Daniel? We'll always root for my Dolphins to win, but if we lose, we could wind up with number 8 pick. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a scenario when I talk about the Patriots that they can, and I'm gonna discuss it because I'm doing the overall playoff picture right now. Individual, when I get to each team, you'll see what I mean by, yeah, they got an opportunity. They got a massive opportunity to do a lot. Um, Hit that like button for me, guys. If you haven't done so already, it really does help out the channel, man. It really does. Sorry. Oh man. Okay, let me leave that there because boom. Let's go. Now, so that's why you see the X's with with Jacksonville and Houston, because they are going up against each other for the division title. And right now, if Houston wins and Jacksonville loses, Houston wins the division, they can go third. If Houston wins and Jacksonville wins, Jacksonville still gets the division. If Jacksonville wins and Houston loses, then Jacksonville gets the division, lock up the third overall, the third seed, and Houston could potentially go to the 6th or 7th seat in the division. So a lot of stuff could happen with this playoff implications. This is why you don't see a Y with them. You see an X because they still have an opportunity to win their division. Another one. But they are both going to make the playoff. That's why you see the X. Opposite of that, you see Pittsburgh right here. Pittsburgh has got, let me get a little bit bigger. Pittsburgh, they're playing for their playoff lives right now in the division. 9-7 had an opportunity to clinch that 4th spot and win their division. And um and completely knock out the Ravens from an opportunity to get into the playoffs. They didn't. They straight up bungled that and lost to the Browns 10-6. You might as well lose 3-2. Like that's essentially the same thing. So Ravens are still alive. If Ravens win, they go 9-8. Pittsburgh goes 9-8. And I believe because of the conference differential, Ravens will win the division. Pittsburgh will be completely out of the playoffs. Old man Rodgers trying to make it happen. It is in Pittsburgh, so good luck to them. Now, if Denver loses to the Chargers and Patriots beat the Dolphins, Patriots make and get the number 1 overall seed. If Denver wins versus the Chargers, they clinch the number 1 seed. Nothing New England does will change that. They have both teams playing their games at 4:25 on Sunday. They knew what they were doing. So nobody can like just take off if they really want that seating situation. You have what do you call it? You also have a path in which if Jacksonville wins, and let's say the Dolphins beat the Patriots, Chargers beat the Broncos, then the Jacksonville Jaguars still have an opportunity to get the number 1 and first round bye. Man, these playoffs have got to be one of the craziest I've seen in a long time. As far as seeding, like you literally won't know. Typically, like a week or two prior to, you can kind of, oh, this person clinched here, this team clinched there, da da da. There's so much movement between all 7 positions in the AFC. It's nuts. You still don't. Nobody has fully clinched. They've clinched playoffs, but they haven't. Not even. You still got 2 teams with the potential to make it, and one of them to come out. So it's kind of nuts. In the NFC, it don't matter. We'll talk about that for League One Wednesday. But yeah, I just had to say that because I thought it was so insane. Let me go ahead and let me start with, ladies and gentlemen, the New Jersey Jets. Okay. The New Jersey Jets, they are about to go ahead and take on the Buffalo Bills. Listen, this game, they're cooked. The Jets are cooked. They're 3-13. Bang, Bills, they want to go out with a bang. They're not trying to like lose to little cousin. It's over. They're cooked, right? However, yes, this is my back scratcher. I got to scratch my back. Mm, mm, mm. If you take a look at the tankathon, tankathon. Ladies and gentlemen, the New Jersey Jets have the third overall pick right now. Third overall pick. They legitimately have the third overall pick. And guess what? There's a scenario that if, only if, the Giants win their last game of the season, and Raiders somehow win their last game of the season, which Raiders are blatantly tanking, and to me they should be fined. They need to lose a pick. I'm sorry. Like Max Crosby is so out of there. He's running away. He's telling them, I want nothing to do with this organization anymore. I'm so over them. These bums, it's over. The man is disgruntled, massively disgruntled. I don't blame him. It's the Raiders, right? But if these two teams win, the Jets get the number 1 overall pick. It's still nuts to me that in the AFC East, we can have a potential of having a team have the number 1 overall seed with a first round bye in the Patriots and have the team have the number 1 overall pick in the draft. That is crazy, people. What's up, Aquavision? Welcome, man. Welcome. Hit that like button for me, guys. Is Trey Lance gonna show he should have been a number 1 pick? Okay, I feel like you're kind of trolling, not gonna lie. Trey Lance, I don't know what's going on with him. To be honest with you. Honestly, I am. What's up, Only Real Survivor? Welcome, welcome. Dix is in hot water. Aqua, which Dix are you referring to? Stefan or Trayvon? Both of them are. One is getting cut, the other one is dealing with allegations, right? What you talking about, Aqua? Which one are you talking about? Talking about Stefan? I don't know. Let us know. But yeah, guys, they have the third overall pick, and if you're a Jets fan, you want these two teams to win so you can get an even better draft pick. Oh my God, I'm hearing Jets fans. Oh, I want Mendoza. I want Mendoza. I want Mendoza. They just want somebody. They just want somebody. They don't. That's it. What's up, Enrique? Chargers are now immediately. Herbert out. Dude, did you see that? Man, the Chargers couldn't have set that sucker faster. I think they said that the second their game was done, Herbert's out for week 18. now, They can be blamed for tanking. He does have a legitimate. He, I believe, his left hand actually is broken, and he's playing with a massive injury. Let me put it out there. So yeah. What was I gonna say? It totally makes sense that right now, the Jets are clamoring to try to go up there. Look, Giants don't need a quarterback. They know this, but they need to get a tackle. They need to get they need to protect this team, this quarterback. They got their quarterback in Jackson Dart. I like him. He got moxie. He's awesome. They don't need a quarterback. Would they get one? It's the Giants, but we'll see who they hire as a head coach and kind of go from there. You know what I mean? They don't need a quarterback. Raiders need a quarterback. Jets need a quarterback. So I charge Buffalo with tanking. I don't know. But yeah, so the Jets can literally have the number one overall seed. Now, it's kind of interesting because they're about to face Buffalo. And this game, obviously, Buffalo is favored by 7, meaning they think that Buffalo will win by a minimum of 10 points. Over under 38.5. So they're probably thinking Bills 32, Jets 6. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny, but that's probably what they're thinking is going to end up being. No, Giants need a miracle and a hallelujahs. They might. I heard somebody saying that Scatterboo might not come back, the same way and things like that. So maybe the Giants might actually be looking to get another running back. I don't think they'll draft them that high, but they could. Now they got Abdul Carter. Obviously, he's been killing it on defense, so they definitely want to add more defensive pieces there. But that's where we're at right now. In this game, I know it talks about both Bills and Dolphins. I mean, and Jets. It's not even a question. Look at this. 90% of the ESPN predictors saying Buffalo wins and Jets lose. We know Jets are losing. Um Honestly, at this point, uh, who's quarterbacking for the Jets? I mean, I'm not trying to be too funny, but I'm being serious. Who's quarterbacking for the Jets? They don't even know who's quarterbacking for them. Like at this point, they're probably like, yeah, maybe. We might have. Hold on, I'm trying to make this. Man, this puppy's tough to get. My goodness. There it is. There it is. Brady Cook. There it is. I know it's some weird thingy. Oh no, don't tell me that. Brady Cook. Okay. Ooh. That's rather unfortunate, right? So you've got Brady Cook who's gonna be the quarterback versus Josh Allen. Obviously, Josh Allen. Ooh, it's kind of a season. Regular season. James Cook should be there. Brees Hall should also be there for both, for both teams. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the Jets are barely hanging on. Mason Taylor, man, shout out to the you know, Dolphins slash Florida ties. With a neck injury. That's not good. Breezy Breeze. Nah, it looks like he's slotted to come back, which is good. So is Brees Hall and Davis. Neck, knee, concussion. Ugh. Stiggers also with a knee. Slotted to come back. Phillips, Poyer, Prayer, and Kincaid all slotted to come back from ankle, hamstring, quad, and knee. So is Jones. Look, in the last four games, they beat Atlanta and lost massively to Miami, Jacksonville, New Orleans, and New England. Buffalo beat Pitt, Cincy, New England barely, Cleveland barely, actually Cincinnati barely too, and they just super extra bear. This was probably I didn't get. I can't wait to talk. No, I'll wait till I talk about the Bills in a second. But this game versus the Philly, absolutely epic. Well, you see where they are, three and things like that. Oh, there's the weather. They're playing at Orchard Park, New York. You know, to be not to be funny, but while I was in Buffalo, I was looking for Angry Orchard, which is made in Orchard Park, New York, and I couldn't find it anywhere I went. I'm like, yeah, I'm being gaslit. This thing they don't make it here. Ain't no way they make it here. I can't find it nowhere. It's nuts. But this game 425, obviously this Sunday, poof, in Highmark Stadium. Woo. Right? It is what it is. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead. I'll leave the Dolphins for last. Let's go ahead and do Buffalo since obviously Buffalo is next. You just saw the game. Let me go back to the standings again. Yeah. Where's the standings? Oof. So give me a second. There it is. Buffalo can end up being, like I mentioned earlier, they can end up being the fifth, sixth, or stay at seven. Does it really matter? It only really matters if you what do you call it? It depends on who you want to play. That's really it. Depending on who you want to play, that's when it would matter. Other than that, it doesn't really matter. Like, uh, let me see if I can find a playoff predictor. Because if I can, yeah, let me see here. ESPN play off machine. There you go. This is the only reason why you would care about who you playing. Oh, let's change this puppy to Buffalo Bills. There you go. Right now, Buffalo, yeah, there. If things change and nothing moves, this is what you're gonna have as far as the Buffalo plane. They go to New England. I'm sure they would love to go to New England. Whoop de whoop, but I don't know. I don't know if that's a good move. Enrique says, "Boss lady, when are we cutting the state Hawaiian gas station pizza from this team? Hawaiian pizza equals to a lot of people like Hawaiian pizza. I'm not gonna go just randomly take out, you know." Uh, I don't know what this later move, but yeah, no, we're not. What's up, Ken the Hat? Welcome, welcome. Buffalo Bill fans are lying, dude. Delusional. All I keep hearing is like, "Oh yeah, we'll take the Patriots. Why? We'll take the Patriots." I'm like, Forget Drake May, man. I don't think you want to go up against Bravel in the playoffs. Forget Drake May. I'm going coach to coach. Last time I checked, McDermott hasn't won a Super Bowl. Happy last day of 2025. Oh, in New York ahead. And oh, happy last day of 2025 and New Year's ahead, Miss Phins. Lots of great things for you in 2026. Ah, Lou. Shout out to Lou from Deed. Mr. 305 Sports, dude. What's up, man? Ah, you know, number love. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Listen, literally wishing you and the missus nothing but blessings and amazing things for you guys in 2026. So, mwah, much love, man. Back to you, Susie. But yeah, they really are feeling like, oh, we can take on the Patriots. We can take on, or now they're begging to take on the third seed Jacksonville Jaguars. Like they'd rather go and play either Jacksonville or no, that'd be great. I'm like, I get it. Probably if I take a look at this playoff picture, which I think this is what it, these are the teams that I think are gonna actually make the playoffs. Excuse me. Um, I can understand why somebody might say, okay, out of all these 7 teams, Jacksonville's probably the weakest. Okay, I get it. Houston's got the number one defense. Broncos got top 3 defense. So do the New England. So I understand. You know, they're teams that are gonna be pretty good. Jacksonville definitely is the weakest team out of here, and yet they're third overall. So it's not like I'm gonna, it's not like they were playing nothing but cakes. New England has had the easiest schedule all season long, but they did what they were supposed to do: win. Buffalo right now. If I'm them, I'm not looking for. I know they split, which I thought they would. I'm not looking forward to play New England in the first round. No, it's the Texans. Those people smoking. Most wins by the Jacks are top playoff teams. You're not wrong, but they always keep disrespecting Jaguars. They keep disrespecting the Jags, saying, they're probably the weakest team. I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know because if you think about it, they're not third seed for no reason. You know what I mean? They're not. So me personally, ah, I'm not feeling too great about Buffalo. But there again, like I said, there are scenarios. If Houston and Chargers both lose, then it solidifies Jacksonville at third, Denver at number 1, Buffalo at 5. And then these two will slide down, and it will be Chargers, Patriots, Houston, Jaguars, and then Buffalo Steelers. The only reason why I don't say Steelers because they got Rodgers. Yeah, and no matter how much you may count him out, he's got experience. And I will always go for experience, you know what I mean? Over talent because talent can only get you so far. Experience is up here. Experience overcome things that your physical body sometimes it doesn't. Delusional says Steelers are the worst playoff team. I don't think they're the worst. They're one of the weaker ones, but I can't put it past them like that. So, for Buffalo's sake, because we are talking about Buffalo, they got a lot riding in this last week. In between them and the Jets, between Patriots, Dolphins. between Broncos, Chargers, between Texans and Colts. So it's funny. I was listening to somebody. They're like, "Listen, I want to lose so I can get the Jags." Right? I'm like, okay. I get why a Buffalo Bill one wants to lose because they want to take the easiest way out. Okay, whatever. Um, but I'm like, the New Jersey Jets. I don't even know if they'll put up 10 points. You can literally put the entire Buffalo backup lineup, third strings, fourth strings, fifth strings, and practice squad, and somehow the Jets will manage to lose that game. Don't ask me why. It's just the Giants. I mean, the Jets. So, hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Shout out to D. Good morning. One of our awesome, awesome, awesome members, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I don't see a way Jets win. Yeah, I don't see a way Jets win either. Literally, all. Let me put it to you this way: Buffalo just have to kick a field goal and they'll still win. Like that's how much it should be. 97% to 3, but ain't no way I'm seeing the Jets now. It is any given Sunday, but the Jets, like I showed y'all, the tankathon. I've got guaranteed the third overall seed. Guaranteed the third overall seat in the draft. Plus a potential that I might scoot to second or I might even scoot to first. Doubt it, but I might, I still got that opportunity. I massively need a quarterback, and being top 3, you got a very good chance of getting one of the top guys that are being, touted in, I guess. Enrique, can we please say to the Jets so we whoop him twice a year? Yeah, that'd be funny. That'd be funny. Yours has a better chance beating Drake May in a shootout. Probably, actually. Probably. I'm not gonna put it past them. Shoot. Definitely not gonna put it past them, that's for sure. But you see what I mean? Like, Jets don't really got an incentive to be winning this game. Like, and I know these Bills fans are delusional if they truly think that somehow they're losing to the Jets. Like, stop, okay? And the fact that literally the second weekend 17 game for the Chargers was done, they announced Herbert out for week 18 to rest his arm, his hand. They have a legitimate reason. They need to protect the quarterback. It makes sense. That almost but guarantees that the Broncos will beat the Chargers, meaning Broncos excuse me, keep the number one overall seed, like I told you guys. Chargers will lock in that sixth spot. And the only way they can go up is if, by some ridiculousness, Houston loses to the Colts. And what's his name? Phillips gets his one win. You know what I mean? His one win. Go out on top. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that'd be great. But you're going up against the number one defense. They'll be lucky if they score 20 points. Versus Houston, the Houston defense is the number one defense. You not beating. I don't care who you are. You're not beating the Houston Texans. Mm-mm. Riley Leonard is starting for the Colts. Houston wins easy. Oh my god. They're not gonna let this man finish. Ah, don't do him like that. Don't do him like that. Did he sit himself? He's like, I'm good. I'm done. Did he sit himself, or he probably didn't want to take those hits from the Texans? I don't blame him. He got 10 children. He's got a beautiful family. I don't blame him. And he's like, I like my ribs. I don't know if I'm feeling like getting them hurt right before I'm going back to my retirement. So I did what I wanted. I got what, a quarter mil. So we're good. Got my insurance again for another 5 years. Can you imagine if this man came out at 49? Hey, listen, I'm still serviceable. I can play 1 or 2 games for you and re-up his insurance from the NFL. God, that'd be hilarious. And there's nothing the NFL can do, by the way. A lot of players retire, but there's documentation that you have to sign stating you're retiring so that your clock starts for the Hall of Fame opportunities. A lot of players, they retire, but they don't officially sign that. So they're technically an active player in the league. So they technically still got their insurance. But once they officially sign those documents and retire, that 5 year clock, it does include that 5 year um insurance bump that they get. That man was a genius. Did he fleece them? Absolutely not, man. Absolutely not. And you know what? I thought it was a good move. Look at what Joe Flacco's doing. Look at what Tom Brady was doing. Look what Aaron Rodgers is doing. So who's to say that he couldn't come in? I mean, he was looking pretty decent. World beater? No, we know this. But you also can't take away from the fact that that man was a genius. Like, he was a genius. Smart. It's like, babe, man, this insurance bills. I don't know, baby. I need 5 more years. I'm gonna have to go in. What do you think? She probably drove him to the airport. Like, let's go, babe. You got a job to do. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Children, strap up. Like, seriously, he got 80 kids. His stats before his first game was 44 and 10. 44 years old, 10 children. Well, there's a huge difference, guys, between having 10 kids with the same wife and having 10 kids with 10 different baby mamas. Huge difference. Societally and also um just, gene wise, I guess, because it's the same parents, so you've got that, you know continuance. But at the end of the day, it's still beautiful to have so many children. We need to have more kids, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody should have at minimum 4 children. Minimum. Nothing poor about that woman. That woman is rich. She's got something that a lot of people out there wish they had: a beautiful, loving, giant family. But yes, ladies and gentlemen. So as you can see, that's what do you call it? What am I showing you guys? Oh, that's what I'm showing. Yeah, that's the Buffalo Bills. Let's move on to the Patriots, guys, because the Patriots, they've got a lot riding on this. We're gonna slide into the Patriots with the same scenario. Like I said, Drake, Drake, Drizzy Drake, May. I told my dad this. I have to be a little nicer to my dad because sometimes he knows how to like drive it in me and kind of like stick that knife to me. Because obviously I'm the Dolphin fan, he's a Patriots fan. I know my dad trolls. You know what I mean? So then I get triggered and then I clap back. Respectfully, by the way. But I'm like, Where were you when you guys sucked? But whatever. Man, what it's just it hey the Patriots were my childhood and so many childhoods because they were all over everybody for them 20 years. Look at that. Yes, delusional four. They're tax deductions. What you talking about, man? Absolutely. Absolutely. Dean says, I have six kiddos with three baby mamas, but my current Jill baby mama is the best. Well, shout out to Miss Jill. Love her, man. Love you and all your kitties. All your kiddos are awesome. Okay. Beautiful family, Dean, that you have. Again, I'm not trying to, what do you call it? I'm not trying to say one is good, one is bad. No, not at all. Not at all. My point is it doesn't matter, how you get them. Having a big family like that, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So let's at least continue to populate Earth with awesome people. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Um, well, let's continue. So the Patriots right now, they are clinging on. They're probably taking this into consideration. Chargers with their backup, unless whatever Broncos decide to do, and they're like, okay, if they're gonna pack it in, we're gonna pack it in. New England is beating the Dolphins, people. Again, you're funny. Um, w- Broncos being the number two seed, that's not a problem for them. It's not. They can be second and be perfectly fine. The worst Broncos can go down to is third one was a charm. Oh, Daddy. That's awesome. The worst Broncos can get to the second seed. That's the worst. Nothing less than that, right? Shout out to Dolphin Don. Happy New Year's, man. Happy New Year's to everybody. The worst that the Patriots can, or the best the Patriots can be is number one. The worst is the number two seed. They're not going any less than that. They have secured the second seed, period. The only way they lose the second seed is if Broncos win, they keep number one. If Jacksonville wins, they go 13-4. If New England loses and they go 13-4, Jacksonville does hold the tiebreaker and they will go to second. New England will go to third. Yeah, no. So you just got here, so let me re-explain. For the Broncos, they locked in the number one seed. If they lose to the Broncos, they go to the second seed. That's the worst they can do is the second seed. But with Herbert being out, yeah, the Chargers are more than telling you, yeah, we're packing it in. We need our guys to rest. Maybe not everybody. Obviously, you still need your team to get, game reps. You don't want anybody like cold for the playoffs, you know what I mean? You still want to be doing playoff football prior to, right? But the worst they can do is second. If the Patriots win versus the Dolphins and Broncos lose to the Chargers, Patriots get the number one overall seed. Broncos go to two. If Broncos lose to Chargers, New England loses to Miami, And Jacksonville beats. Who they say? Who did I say they beat again? Dang it! Sorry, I forgot. Jacksonville. I forgot who they're playing. Oh me, what? In the, let me check real quick again. Titans. They're playing the Titans. There you go. So if Jacksonville playing the Titans and they beat the Titans, but you've got Broncos and New England losing, Jacksonville gets the number one overall seed. Broncos go to two. New England goes to three. This is why I say the worst New England can get is the third seed. They're not getting any less than that. But that would take for them to lose and Jacksonville to win, or for them to lose and for Broncos to lose. Jacksonville will get the number one. Huh? Stidham versus Trey Lance. That would. Oh, don't tell me they already announced that Stidham is the one playing. God, that's so lame. You're getting these games. You're expecting, the best of the best, and you're getting that. Like, I don't know. Trey Lance, we'll see what he got. Malik Willis, though, he was looking pretty decent for the Packers. Hey, no, they didn't announce it. Okay, I was about to say, I know for sure Trey Lance is starting for the Chargers because they shut down Herbert because of his hand. But that's where we are with the Patriots. So the worst they can do is third seed. The best they can do is the number one seed. Most likely scenario, they'll stay at second. I'm sure Bo will pass his stats and sits. I guess. I mean, I don't know. But because I gotta get out of here, I still gotta talk about one more team. For the New England Patriots, when you take a look at the tankometer, the tankety tankathon, Patriots right now are picking 30th. They're used to picking they're used to picking 30th. This is nothing new for them, you know what I mean? So they have that 13-3. They have an opportunity to go up if they lose, go down if they or I guess wait. Oh yeah. Go down if they win. You know what I mean? That's pretty much it when it comes to that. Which I think is kind of interesting. But what's up, boy and B Sadowski? Welcome, man. Shout out to one of our awesome members. Brr, 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 brr. Look, they got Drake May. They've got Mike Bravo. Those are the two main ones that I think make the difference for them. And that's why they're gonna succeed, in my humble opinion. Then you've got the Patriots, and I'm gonna swing these two together. The Patriots and the Dolphins are playing Sunday at 4:25 on Fox. Patriots are favored by 10.5 points. Oof. Then you got 80% chance for New England to win this game. Nah, just slightly under. 20% chance for Miami to win this game. Take this bum out of my face. You got Drake May versus Quinn the Win Ewers. Okay. Chan, who right now is about, from what I last heard, he's about a few yards away from 2,000 all-purpose yards. So we'll see what ends up happening. Waddle, I know he's 90 yards away from 1,000. He really wants to get those 90 yards. We'll see if he ends up getting it or not, but that's where we're at. Also, too, Jordan Brooks is up 6 tackles to the closest guy to him. Jordan Brooks is gonna come out here and tackle everybody and their mother because he wants the tackling title this year. So we gotta go ahead and keep that eye out. You see Minka, Brewer, Britt, and Brooks and Robinson. They're all scheduled to come back the fourth for different things. Wilson, Tonga, Spillane, Landry, and Booty all also slotted to come back that Sunday. So we gotta go ahead and take a look at that. In the last 5 games, Miami Dolphins went 3-2. Patriots 4-1. Barely lost to them. And obviously you can see 1-3 in the division. Look, I'm not. Let me change this puppy. And now we gotta talk about the Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins right now, ladies and gentlemen, have the 11th overall draft pick. If they lose, they have a potential to be 8 or 9. It's a potential. Doesn't mean that they will. It's a potential that they could be 8 and 9. We'll have to see. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Unless you're really trading out of this position, anywhere between 8 and 11 is actually a pretty decent draft pick. You can get really good quality player here. There might be a Penei Sewell or a Graham Barton available for you, which I'm so mad we didn't get. I love Chop. He's awesome, but I would have much rather have gotten Graham Barton. Can you imagine if we had Graham Barton in there with oh my god, with Patrick Paul and Aaron Brewer? Oh my lord, yo. Our run game would have been even better because they'd be able to actually block and open up holes for our guys, which would help on the passing game. But it is what it is. Maybe there might be somebody in this draft like a Grant, because we need a guard, like a Graham Barton, or even a tackle like a Penei Sewell. So that way we can get them. But you could absolutely get somebody super quality there. Some people want us to trade back, maybe high 20s to try to see if we can, make that into like swap first and pick up a second, or something like that. So we can get an extra second. For Miami, I'm going to show you something. I didn't do it for the other ones because I'm not their fan. Shoot. But Miami, right now, come together right now over me. What is going on? Oh, these are our draft picks currently. We got 11, 45, 76, 89, 90, 111, 151, 227. These are our current draft picks that we have. We need more meat in this bone. We need a lot more meat in this bone, ladies and gentlemen. If we can turn that 11th. Sorry, that's all right. If we can turn this one, number 11, to maybe an extra set, a lower pick and pick up an extra second or an extra second and a third. Because right now we got to clean house, ladies and gentlemen. We have to clean house. That's what a lot of people are not, understanding. And I have to remind them, we don't have a lot of picks. 3, 6. We only got 8 picks. That's it. So we have to make sure that we can take care of that. Will the Dolphins beat the Patriots? Oh, God. Can we beat them? Absolutely. And I need people to understand this. We can lose this. New England might lose that game depending on how they play their starters. Oh, 1000%. We can lose this game, we can win this game because we have we're division rivals. We're going to have the most experience versus each other. Absolutely. It's not even a question. Um yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun this last week. I'll break down next year. I'll break down next year the game in details, go over matchups and things like that with y'all next year. But I wanted to at least talk to you guys about, where we are and the importance of each team. And right now, the only importance we have for the Dolphins is, hey, it's our draft pick. We gotta clean house. We gotta get money, clean this money. Going to man, this off season, it's gonna be nothing but a lot of capology. We're gonna go through the cap. We're gonna talk about players, player profiles, lean into the draft, things like that. So yeah, so it's gonna be a lot of fun, guys. But as this is the last show of the last AFC show for sure, but it's also the last show of 2025, as it is New Year's Eve. I wanted to say again, thank you so much, guys, for being amazing. You guys have been so great. I'm wishing everybody blessings upon blessings upon blessings in this new year. I'm gonna try to do another show to do League Wide Wednesday, but if you don't see another show from me, which more than likely it might not be, being that it is New Year's Eve and I still gotta get stuff for the party tonight, right? I just want to say thank you guys. Happy New Year. Stay blessed. Be kind to each other. It's amazing to be doing what I'm doing because I love you guys, and I can't wait to do it again next year with you guys. Thank you so much for all your blessings, everybody that donated to the channel, all of you guys that support as members. Thank you so much for everybody that signs in and subscribes, guys. We still want to get to 2,000 subs before the Super Bowl. Thank you, because each day you guys help us out. Thank you so much for this Miss Phins family. I love you guys so much. Mwah! You goodbye 2025. Thank you so much for an amazing time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys. If I don't see you later today, I'll see you next year. My God, you're totally next year. Okay, guys. Bye bye.